What's up, fam? It's Dud from Dud and Pull, and today we're going to be reviewing my first ever NECA action figure. This is the Assassin's Creed Revelations Ezio NECA figure. I believe he's a 6 or 7 inch figure, I'm not exactly sure. Assassin's Creed is a franchise that is synonymous with gaming. A lot of people know who Assassin's Creed is, and Ezio is definitely the best character in the whole series. Now, unfortunately, I haven't gotten around to playing Revelations, but I know the character because I've played Assassin's Creed 2. And so when I saw this guy for the Labor Day sale at Best Buy for only $17, I knew I had to pick him up. So today we're going to be unboxing him and reviewing him. But before we do that, let's take a look at the box. And like I mentioned, yes, this is my first ever NECA figure, so we're going to see if we like him or not. And depending on, how much I like this figure and how the views do, I guess we'll be seeing more NECA in the future. So, looking at the box, we have the insert here with Ezio. Looking good already. I really like this design. We'll see how it is in person. At the bottom, we have Altair from the first one, I believe. I know this is a Revelations box art, but I don't know who this guy is. It looks like Altair from the first game. And we have Ezio there. At the side, we have a snapshot of Ezio from the game, I believe. Or no, this is the figure. A snapshot of the figure. Ezio Auditore. Very classic gaming character. Another snapshot of the figure there. And then behind, we have a little Assassin's Creed logo here. It says, "I have always lived by the creed. My blades have dispensed death and justice in equal measure, yet I am no closer to discovering the truth behind our order, so I must walk the path of my ancestor Altair, in whose footsteps I will find my true purpose," guys. And there's some more snapshots of the figure. Very cool box, and we have NECA on the top left there. So let's open this guy up. Like I said, he was only $17. He's usually a $30 figure, which is kind of crazy to think about because he doesn't really look like a $30 figure, and I don't know if he comes with so many accessories to warrant him being $30. But for $17, I was at Best Buy during the sale, and I was like, man, he's right in front of me. Why not go ahead and pick him up for $17? That's really nothing. I mean, to think about it, in this economy, as Uncle Tim would say, you can't pick up everything. You gotta get what's cheap. So anyways, guys, here is Ezio. He comes with hand accessories, he comes with a bow and arrow, and he comes with a bunch of other accessories here. Or, that's not a bow and arrow, that's a crossbow. So let me take everything out one by one. Another NECA, that they had a lot of NECAs on clearance for Labor Day. They had the Kevin Eastman Wanderer, which I almost did pick up, but I'm not really too big of a fan of Ninja Turtles to get them. And they had another, they had 2 other Ninja Turtle figures from NECA for only about $20 each, which is a good price because those figures are usually around $30, but didn't pick those up. And then another figure I did almost buy was the Michael Myers from Halloween Kills. That guy was on sale for only $20, and I've been looking to buy a Michael Myers figure. Now, I wanted to get the ultimate one from NECA, which is $35, because I feel like that one is just more accurate. But I did almost pick up that Michael Myers for sure, because for only $20-some, that was pretty good. Probably should have gotten it, but he'll probably go on sale again for the Halloween season. And I don't really need him because I've only seen one Halloween movie, and it was the newest one, and it wasn't that good. I've been waiting to watch the classics before I go too crazy on Michael Myers merch. Like I said in yesterday's video, I thought about getting a Michael Myers Funko, but I didn't. I just want to know the character first, before I buy him. See if I actually like those movies or not. But anyways, he had a little safety pin there like McFarlane. We have him out the box here. Let's take a look at his accessories before we take a look at him. So, he comes with this really cool bow and arrow, or crossbow I should say. Called it a bow and arrow again. Very cool crossbow with some silver printing, a brown stock. We have a little cloth piece here for the wire, and then we have some gold printing on this with some printing at the front here with some detailing. Looks very, very cool, very clean. We'll see how that fits in his hand. Talking about his hands, he comes with multiple hand swaps. So I'm gonna have him hold something with these hands and kind of give like a thumbs up there. He can hold something with this hand. This hand he can hold something as well. Yes, and then he has two open hands here. So it's cool that you can make him go thumbs up. We'll see how that works with his figure. And then for his other accessories, he comes with the daggers that come out of his arms from like these things. So we'll take a look at how those get attached. I believe this is a bow, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. I don't know what this is actually. I feel like it's a bow or something like that. And then we just got a massive sword with some silver detailing there with a little design there. And that's it for Ezio's accessories. Now looking at Ezio himself, this guy looks incredible. I mean, NECA has blown it out of the park with their figures. I looked at Officer K, and I was very surprised by him, but man, this figure is clean. I don't even know where to start. The top, we have the assassin's hood. I don't know if it's removable. I don't think it is, but we have it with this nice silver printing and some detailing around the hood there. You'll see it, the silver printing. We have Ezio, and it does look like Ezio. I will say, unlike that Officer K, the likeness is Ezio's. Got a beard down there. He has his beard, and you can see his eyes and his nose. It does look like Ezio. The top right here, we have some fur coating. We have this nice strap here, this leather looking strap with some awesome silver printing all around with some more details. We have some fur coating here with this arm strap. Behind we have this awesome red rope piece, and that connects to this huge other rope, or not rope, but robe piece. And it connects to this other robe that he's wearing. And that goes all the way down. You can flap those up. And those have some silver accents on with the dark blue. This is a dark blue figure for sure. And then finally, he has some very brown boots with some silver at the bottom there. For his articulation, his head does move pretty well. He has waist articulation that just is up and down. You can actually see how big that waist joint is there. He has an arm joint, but this kind of limits his movement. He does have an elbow joint here, but you can't really move it because of these wrists. And then he has a hand joint there. He has a leg joint, but again, this limits the movement on there. He does have a knee joint, and then he does have a shin and foot joint, and he does also have a toe joint like McFarlane, which is cool. So that is Ezio. Let's take a look at his accessories here and see how we can have him with the claws. So I would suppose you kind of fit them in, you know, somewhere around here. The little daggers, I believe they would fit into his sleeve. Now, unfortunately, the problem with this is that there are no instructions. So it's really up to you to figure it out. Which it's kind of stupid because, you know, why wouldn't you tell people how to do it? Now I just have to go look up a video, right, in the middle of mine. It just wastes time. Another thing I'm noticing is off camera, and is that his hands are like glued on. Like they are not coming off, which is not good when you have, you know, replaceable hands. And that's what I'm struggling with right now. I just can't even take his hands off to even try to see these accessories on. It's kind of just locked in place. Another thing is that he comes with footholds. Another thing is that all these action figures come with footholds, and then McFarlane's the only ones that give them stands. Don't get it. It's not even like Hasbro or NECA sells separate stands for these figures. But yeah, guys, I literally cannot get his arms off. So that is very unfortunate, but I literally am pulling on this. My fingers are straight red, and I just cannot pull his hands out. I seriously cannot. And I suppose to get those blades down, you would have to use this hand because it's kind of pointed out. But yeah, I seriously can't even get this guy's hands out. That is very unfortunate, guys. I have been pulling off camera for these past 2 minutes. He's just, hands are just locked in. They're not coming off, guys. So, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not even gonna make a cut because I'm telling you, I cannot take this guy's hands off. So, sorry for wasting your time there, guys. We kind of already looked at everything we could. What do I think about this guy? I think he is a very solid figure. Unfortunately, I guess his joints are very stiff because he can't even take his freaking arm off, his hands off. Despite that, if you ignore the fact that you can barely move can't even put on his hands, probably if you have more grip and strength and patience, because I'm trying to do it a bit faster for you guys. If you had the ability to move his arms, take his arms off, put his accessories on, this figure is incredible. What I will say is that the details are incredible, the likeness is incredible, and overall it's just an incredible figure. I think NECA knocked it out the park with this one, and if you can find this guy for $17, I definitely would recommend it. I guess I'll make a community post or an update video if I can ever try to figure out what's wrong with his hands, but for the moment, guys, I just cannot get his hands to take off so we can look at his accessories. But for the accessories you get here and for the incredible sculpt and likeness you get, this is an incredible figure for any Assassin's Creed fans. And if you were able to manage to get it at this cheap price, it's just incredible. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Kind of stalled out on this one. It's a bit of a longer one, but it's just unfortunate I couldn't get those. It's a really great figure. It's just this one problem is that I just can't get those arms off of him, or his hands off him. Tomorrow we're going to be reviewing this guy, and then I'm kind of been just waiting for some more McFarlanes. Some more DC McFarlanes are on the way, guys. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.